everyone, it's Catherine, and just going to make a quick video. Um, Today was a good day at church. Sorry, having a very bad hair day. It's late. Um, I had a good day at church. I really enjoy teaching my Sunday school class, and just had a really interesting just a really interesting lesson with the kids, and really caused me to think about some of the things that my husband and I have gone through in the last couple of years. Anyways, we talked about how Jesus was rejected by his own people, and you know, since I've been losing the weight, I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this, but I think with the weight came about a lot of self-hatred, and you know, there's just guilt compounded upon guilt and regret, and you know that you're not the mom and the wife that your children and your husband deserve, but at the same time you feel trapped by the burden of your weight, and just a sense of helplessness and hopelessness to overcome. And as I've been shedding the pounds, although it's been slow, as I've been shedding the pounds, it's like those burdens are coming off, and I'm waking up, and I think that you just shut down when you feel such guilt and regret and depression, maybe. And I feel like I'm coming alive again, and you just loathe yourself. There's such self-loathing involved in being so unhealthy, and so it's hard. It's because there's definitely a selfishness involved, because anytime you're addicted, it's a selfish act, but yet at the same time you feel so overcome by the addiction and felt trapped, like there's no end to it, like you're never going to get out, that then in some ways you are a victim, and I'm just so completely thankful that God brought me to a place where I was able to have this surgery and able to have a new start. Just even the 60 pounds that I've lost have been such a huge burden to take off of me. I'm able to do so much more, and able to get my life back in order again. I definitely have a long way to go to redeem all the years that have been lost. But it just feels so good, because, you know, my husband and I went through a period of, it was a season, you know, it's kind of a hard thing to talk about, but we went through, in our career, our ministry, we went through a time of rejection, but I don't know how to describe this, but we really believed that it was God's will. You can't really, and it really kind of came full circle for me today, because you really can't understand the love and the sacrifice of Christ as fully as you can as when you've been rejected by people that you love, and you still love them even though they've rejected you. And in your heart you're saying, they're so young, they don't know what they're doing. They really don't know what they're doing. And it hurts, but at the same time you don't stop loving them, you know. And that's how Jesus is with us too. That, you know, even though we rejected him and his own didn't receive him, he still loved us and still chose to die in our place so that we wouldn't have to make that sacrifice of death for eternity. And he gave his life through his life. And I don't know, I just really thought about all the rejection that we experienced and realized that the last, this next month will be 3 years since we've been back from Russia. I might have mentioned that we were missionaries for 7 years, and then we came back to the States. My husband was a pastor, and we had some very painful things happen while we were in Russia. We had some very lovely things, some very breathtakingly wonderful things happen in Russia too, and we left a very precious group of people there. But we also, it's been, I've really packed on the weight very quickly in these last few years, and I think it was just I think it was all, mixed together. And I just really am thankful because I feel like I'm healing in layers of the pain, bitterness, and it's coming off. And I'm able to thinking about the people that hurt us again. I loved them all along, but now I'm able to think about them and think about the special things that we experienced with them before they hurt us, and and that's been a particular blessing the last few months. And it was really amazing because one of the people that hurt us got a hold of us and told us how our work wasn't in vain, and how when they understood everything that had taken place, that they said they wouldn't have done anything different than we had done, that they would have done the same thing. And it was really a blessing. It really was a very kind thing for them, very humble thing of them to do for us, and it blessed us so much. Anyway, so it was just a special day, and I guess if I can say anything, just kind of ponderings for today, that if you feel that you've been rejected for all or part of your life, just remember that in that rejection, for a moment, you can taste the rejection that Christ experienced and loved you anyway, and he does love you, and he wants the best for you. I'll do another video in the next couple days to share my weight loss and stuff. So God bless you guys.